Let's do that again. Good evening, everybody. You are looking live at the Golden Dome Athletic Center downtown Newark, New Jersey. Boy, is it cold outside, but things are going to be heating up here on the floor of the Golden Dome. It's our NJAC Game of the Week, everybody. Men's volleyball on tap tonight. Welcome to all of our viewers on Raider Vision. First NJAC matchup of the season for the Scarlet Raiders. I'm John Heffernan. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play today, and we are pumped up for this one, everybody. Rutgers with a very successful Martin Luther King Day on Monday as they swept Bard College in St. Elizabeth in a tri-match right here at the Golden Dome. The visiting Ramapo College Roadrunners, man, oh man, it's just their first match of the season. 13 freshmen on this team. A first-year head coach in Fernando Colon, and this guy's got some experience. St. Peter's women's head coach, D1, baby. He's brought in a lot of new faces, despite this being his first year. Aiden Albrecht, the head coach for Rutgers Newark, said, man, Cologne's brought in some good guys, and you know who backed that up is one of the leaders on this team, the 5'9", senior center out of Lindenhurst, number 19, JoJo Meyer. One of our players to watch, led the team in assists last year. He is the straw that stirs that Roadrunner drink. He is, the cusp of his final season here. He says, look, John, I'm one of the hardest workers on this team. I think we could beat anybody this year. Don't believe the haters. We got a good group of guys. It's going to take us a little time to gel. And one guy you don't have to worry about gelling, another returning player, the graduate student number 4 for the Roadrunners, the 6'4" outside out of Greenbrook, New Jersey. That's number 4, Reese Kirchhofer. 307 kills last year. This guy's got the juice. So keep an eye out on number 4, Kirchhofer, and number 19, JoJo Meyer. For the Scarlet Raiders, 3-1 on the season. They're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. And they were led over the weekend by the strong play of Alex Kaloje, their sophomore outside out of Old Bridge, and Massimo Rocco. We got Kaloje and Rocco, who also were named volleyball student athletes for the New Jersey Athletic Conference. Weekly honors announced today by the league office. NJAC Player of the Week for Kaloje, and Rocco wins his first NJAC Rookie of the Week. So let's give it up for those two boys. Nice work, boys. We're almost getting ready for our first serve of the match, so let's run over the starters real quick. 2 liberos for Rutgers today, Paredes and Jasmine. The starters are going to be Vinny Lopez, Sean Spring, Aiden Apito, Derek Al, the All-American center, Kaloje, the NJAC Player of the Week, and Massimo Rocco rounds out this starting 6 for your Scarlet Raiders. For Ramapo, it'll be Jan Trax, a 6'4" middle out of Manchester, the freshman Reese Kirchhofer, the aforementioned graduate student outside. Sean McNally, the libero, number 9, sophomore 160 out of West Milford. Sean Asher, number 12, 6'4" opposite, another freshman, and he's out of Bergenfield, New Jersey. Caleb Ford, number 15, 6'2", sophomore, middle blocker out of North Brunswick. And a 6'1" outside out of Comac, number 17, Brady Cascone. JoJo Meyer, we talked about him just moments ago, 5'9", 170, center out of Lindenhurst. Our crew tonight for the officials, Dennis Cam, Kevin Ball, they'll be the line judges. And upstairs, it's Joe Hom, and the R2 will be Rose Atkinson. Unless they switch, and it looks like Rose is on the line, and Kevin will be the R2. Well, there you go, folks. We're set to go. Let's go live to the floor for our opening serve of the match. It'll be number 19 for the Roadrunners, JoJo Meyer. Meyer was able to get his hands on it. Tough angle, though. That one goes out of bounds, and Rutgers is on the scoreboard. 1-0 for Derek Au. Derek Au, the graduate student for Rutgers and one of the premier centers in this New Jersey Athletic Conference. Au wasn't able to direct that where he wanted it. Actually, that was number 14. Oh, that was Derek. I'm sorry. So all even at 1. And JoJo Meyer telling me, listen, we took it personally when we were picked last to finish in the NJAC this season and 4th in the Skyline Conference in those preseason coaches polls. So they have something to prove here tonight. But Aiden Apito will have something to say about that one. Credit to kill to Apito, the senior outside, 6'5" out of Totowa. St. Peter's Prep kid. Great school in Jersey City. Good football team at St. Peter's. For the youngsters, beautiful set to the outside. And getting all of that one was number 17, Brady Cascone. Cascone, 6'1", freshman out of Comac, New Jersey. On the outside, showing some giddy up on that kill. Paredes and Libero up to Al. Beautiful set. Bit of a miss hit, and it's off. Yeah, they're going to count it as a kill for Koloje. That's number 16, Alex Koloje, out of that Old Bridge Pipeline. Old Bridge High School. Speaking of Old Bridge, our assistant coach for Rutgers Newark is Andrew Zalek, the former All-American out of Old Bridge High School, and right here at Rutgers Newark. That serve is going to be long. Andrew Zalek was telling me he's got a full-time job working in finance at a gas company in New Jersey and doing a little bit of a juggling act. And Aiden Albrecht, the former New Jersey State Player of the Year in high school, and went on to play at Penn State University, said, hey, Andrew, we could use some help over here. So Andrew assists when he can. And answering back there with the kill for the Roadrunners is Kirchhoffer. We mentioned Reese, the leader in kills last year with 307, adds to that total. Here in the first game of the season for Ramapo, they're getting thrown right into the fire, man. On the road, NJAC matchup. But you know one thing I got to tell you, JoJo Meyer, such a humble guy, man. I really enjoyed speaking to him. He said, you know what, John? I love being in a position to teach some of these young guys what I've been taught from the guys that came before me. And you hear that a lot, but you could tell he meant it. And he said, you know, I remind them that we're student athletes first. And he said he really wants to go out on a high note. What a great career JoJo Myers had. And great couple of points as Ramapo takes the lead 5-4 here in the opening set, everybody. You're watching Rutgers Newark men's volleyball live on Raider Vision. Rutgers in the home white with the red letters. Ramapo in the visiting black and maroon. And I got to tell you, Ramapo is lucky to have Fernando Colon. You know, he was the women's high school volleyball coach at Bloomfield College. And the Ramapo head coach for the women last fall. And they won the NJAC tournament, so this is his first go here with the men. And not only that, if that wasn't enough, Fernando Colon, as I mentioned earlier, last fall, his first season as the head coach at Division I St. Peter's for the women's volleyball team. So pretty cool. Who do we have on PA tonight? Is that Savani Khan on the PA?
That's correct.
We've got the women's, I think that she might be making her debut, Aaron. Savani Khan, speaking of double duty, the PA announcer tonight. She is the women's volleyball coach here at Rutgers. Terrific young woman who's done a tremendous job in her tenure. As the Scarlet Raiders answer back, flying out of bounds, that was number 5, Ryan Westrich. So 7 now serving 6, Rutgers with the lead. That's handled by the Roadrunners. Going to have to get it over on 3. That'll give the Scarlet Raiders an opportunity here to get things set up. But that big swing was handled by the libero. Number 9, Sean McNally. Great job by Sean, a 5'9" sophomore out of West Milford. Back all even at 7, and Ramapo's showing some stuff here, and that one goes through the middle off of Massimo Rocco, the NJAC Rookie of the Week. And that's going to be Jess Long. Hey, yesterday, first day of classes here at Rutgers, everybody. So after a long holiday break, everyone back in the swing here in Newark. So welcome back all the students. If you're listening at home, come on down, man. Come check out your Scarlet Raiders. That's 2 kills in a row from Massimo. And that will give Rutgers the lead, 9-8. Rocco has been tremendous here in the early part of this season. The freshman in the middle at 6'4", making his presence felt early here tonight. That one just trickles over. Oh, good heads-up play there by Jan Trax, the 6'4", middle out of Manchester. He's all pumped up. I don't know, man. I don't mean to be a party pooper, but Trax rocking some bling tonight. Not quite sure that's allowed here on the floor, but I ain't saying anything. I guess it's too late for that. It's all part of his swag tonight, his swagger. A little swagger there on the outside from Kaloje. You know, Aiden Albrecht telling me before the game tonight, he said, hey, man, yeah, it was nice to get to sweep in that tri-match on Monday, but we have had an opportunity to look at some of the young guys, but we've got to minimize errors in the service and attack. And he was talking about wanting to see a little more enthusiasm and passion from his guys tonight. And timeout's going to be called by Cologne and the Roadrunners as Rutgers takes the 2-point lead, 11-9 here in set number 1. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Rutgers Newark Volleyball live from the Golden Dome right after this.
If we told you that this may hold the key to improving gut health for millions of people around the world, or that we're studying how art can boost our mental and physical well-being, that this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers, or that he was able to get him healthy and back on the mic thanks to our innovative care delivery. These are just a few of the ways Rutgers Health is breathing new life into academic health.
Back live at the Golden Dome after the Roadrunners timeout. Rutgers up 11-9. Last year, these two met, and Rutgers took it in 3 straight sets in 2024. Last year's Rookie of the Year in the NJAC was none other than number 16 for your Scarlet Raiders. That would be Alex Kaloje. And Alex is out on the floor there on the outside after the Roadrunners point. It'll be number 5, Westrich, the sophomore at a freehold to serve. Big jump serve from Westrich. Oh, man. Kill Kaloje. And number 4, Kirchhoffer did everything he could with that one just to get his hands on it. Kirchhoffer out of Greenbrook, New Jersey, and Watchung Hills High School. So it'll be number 16, Kaloje. Big lefty serve. Man, that is nasty out of Kaloje. Oh, that's going to be long. A little too much from Brady Cascone. Fernando Colon saying that tonight we're going to learn a lot more about ourselves. You can only practice and scrimmage so much, and that's going to be service error on Rutgers Newark as Ramapo pulls back within 2. It's 11 now, serving 13 for number 17, BC Brady Cascone. Ooh, that was uncharacteristic out of Derek Howe. Didn't get that set quite where he wanted it. I mentioned Derek Howe last season as the Derek was second team All-CVC last year. And both Kaloje and Al, all NJAC players in 2024. Now 14 serving 12 for number 6, Sean Spring. Kaloje winds up. Oh, a little backhanded dunk. Rutgers keeps it alive, but what a play there by Meyer. And that's going to be out. Rutgers all pumped up. Man, they have got a deep bench. Only a scratch tonight for Ramapo is Mateo Roman, the freshman out of Caldwell. I understand had some surgery. We want to wish Mateo Roman all the best in his recovery. He will be missed. And Rutgers now pulling away at a key point of this opening set here live at the Golden Dome. And now 17 serving 12 as Spring continues. It's Al out on the floor along with Aiden Apito, Kaloje. And that's going to be a service error. And Vincent Lopez, Paredes, the libero, number 2 on the floor as well. Caleb Ford now serving, the 6'2 sophomore out of North Brunswick. Oh, man. I mean, you couldn't even see that one. Kaloje is such a force. We mentioned, he came in as this gangly, skinny freshman. And he's put some time in the weight room, and it's worked very hard. He's starting to fill out. It's just, he's just that much better this year. Leaping ability, strength, all of it. And that's going to be behind the antenna and a point for Ramapo. Coming in now for the Roadrunners, it's number 12, Nasher. And he replaces number 5, Westrich. JoJo Meyer to serve. JoJo telling me before the game he's a big classroom guy. Takes his academics very seriously. When you have a kid tell you, I want to be, the legacy I want to leave here is to be known as a good person, God, that gives me hope for the future when I hear youngsters. A lot of negativity in the world. It's nice to see some of these Ramapo kids being represented by such a terrific young man at number 19, JoJo Meyer. One heck of a volleyball player as well. He said, hey, I may not be the most athletic guy, but no one works harder than me. The future is bright after Meyer finishes and grabs that diploma in May. And we wish him all the best, and wish him well in the future and also tonight. And Rutgers now up 20-15. It's going to be Aiden Apito, the senior, out of Totowa. Nice block at the net. Gorgeous from Massimo Rocco. Another Old Bridge product. Aiden Apito saying to me prior to the game, the head coach for Rutgers, Ramapo has brought in a lot of good guys. And they may be young, but they are a talented bunch and a lot of confidence from this group. They are playing with an edge here tonight. They're not giving up. And it's just their first match of the season. Rutgers with already 4 matches in the books. They started out opening weekend down at AC, Atlantic City, the Battle of the Boardwalk. Aiden always loads up the schedule with tough competition. They lost to LaSalle, a nationally ranked team in Division III. And they split the tri-match in that opening weekend. Came back to counter with a sweep on Monday. That tri-match originally scheduled for Sunday, but due to the insane blizzard we had, I joke, the news makes it sound like, Armageddon. I may have made an inch or two, at least in these parts. But needless to say, game was rescheduled to Monday, and we were happy to get that in, and happy to get a couple of wins for the Scarlet Raiders. Their record at 3-1, and they're looking to improve that here tonight in their first NJAC match of the season. 22 now serving 17 after the Ramapo point. It'll be Westridge once again. Freehold. Shout out I Play America. Is that place still functioning? I used to do some work over there. Great group of ownership guys over there. They used to do a lot of athletes and appearances and meet and greets. I don't think they're doing that as much anymore, unless they just got rid of me. Probably the latter. I kid. Anyway, big swing there by number 15 for the Roadrunners. That was Caleb Ford. Yep. And Ford, it went long, but was last touched by a Rutgers player. So Cascone now to serve. And look at this, Ramapo coming back. Rutgers 2 points away from the opening set. Kaloje, man, what court vision. I mean, he just went cross court and was dialed in like a, like a guy throwing darts in a bar. I mean, he just bullseye right on the far side, just inside the line. Guy's just painting the box like Maddox. What was that pitcher's name for the Braves? That guy was a master. Just putting the ball where he wanted it. Hall of Famer for the Atlanta Braves. What was his first name? Greg Maddox. I'm dating myself, but I always liked watching that guy pitch as a youngster. When I was a youngster. Not that old. And, folks, that's going to do it. First set of the books. Rutgers convincing. They take it 25-19. We'll be back with the first set statistics and a lot more headed your way here tonight from the Golden Dome Athletic Center. Rutgers leads it 1-0. We're going to switch them up and have a lot more for you in just about 2.5 minutes. We'll be back right after this.
Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
Out of the Golden Dome, folks. Rutgers taking set number 1 at 25-19. Let's run through some of the statistics from that very first set. Look at Kaloje for Rutgers. 7 kills. Massimo Rocco with 2 kills. 1 kill for Aiden Apito. And kills for Ramapo. They were led by 3 apiece from Kirchhoffer and Cascone. 2 from Trax and 1 kill for Caleb Ford. Anything else of note? A couple of aces from Kaloje and from Komane and Rocco had an ace apiece. And Sean Spring with a block along with Rocco with a block. And we're getting close to starting off this second set. 4 attacking errors for Ramapo to 1 for Rutgers. And Rutgers hit 60% or 600% to 333 for Ramapo in that set number 1. So, folks, we are all set. Set number 2 underway. The soft serve from Al. No sprinkles there, as it was last touched by Rutgers, and it will be a Ramapo point. Paredes now to the outside. Oh, great timing there by Kirchhoffer. Reese Kirchhoffer, very talented guy. You know, talking to Fernando Colon before the game, the head coach for Ramapo, I was asking him, how do you handle like Division I, Division III? You know, he's at St. Peter's, if you're just joining us, coaching the women over there. And he said, you know, when it comes to the men, the difference between 1 and 3, not that crazy. I was surprised to hear that. Kind of cool to hear that too, knowing there's, you know, quite a few Division III teams for both men and women that could beat Division I teams in this sport of volleyball. I guess the point I'm making is we've got a pretty darn good brand here in the New Jersey Athletic Conference, CVC, as well as the Skyline Conference that Ramapo plays in. And Ramapo is up 2-1 now for the serve from Apito coming up. Apito with that smooth swing. Over on 3 from the libero McNally. Back to the outside. Oh, McNally somehow gets a piece of it. You got to be kidding me. But due to the unsettled nature of that last possession, Massimo takes over and finds the open space for the kill. And we're all even at 2. Gorgeous set. JoJo to Kirchhoffer. Textbook Ramapo right there. That's the way to draw it up. So up front we've got Kirchhoffer, Trax, pretty formidable threesome. Throw in Nasher into the mix. Apito with a long set there. And it's handled by Ramapo. I love the fight in this Ramapo team. Oh my gosh, he is something to watch, folks. And just the left hand, if that wasn't crazy enough. He's here on the near side. We're, of course, talking about Alex Kaloje, who's really just matured into such a phenomenal player. And I think he's only a sophomore. It's just crazy. The sky is the limit for the Old Bridge product, Alex Kaloje. Kaloje already now with 8 kills. And we're early here in the second set. Kaloje with another kill. That's 9 for Alex. Woo! Nearly in double digits. I am just blown away by the pipes on Savani Khan, our PA announcer tonight. She is killing it. Oh, Kaloje with a big jump serve. And that goes into the net. Service error, Rutgers. It'll be tracks now. For check. Check. Nice touch. Good point here. Could be the point of the match. Oh! Oh! Falling just short was Trax. He almost came out with it, but what a point that was. And the Scarlet Raiders outlast Ramapo as they now trail by just 1 here in the second set. Shawnee Spring, service error.
16.
Let's check the out-of-town scoreboard, folks, while we have a second here. In the fourth quarter, look at this. Rutgers Newark women's basketball in a big conference matchup up 38-32. It's a close one down in Camden, New Jersey against Rutgers Camden. You talk about a rivalry, folks. Those two no love lost between those programs. You know, it's just the whole interstate same school thing. But gotta love a little rivalry here and there. Oh, big swing there by Kirchhoffer, but it's into the net. And Rutgers ties it up at 7. That'll be number 18 now to serve. Comene. Comene, service error. Comene has been getting some serious minutes for the freshman out of Hawaii. His game is definitely improved. Happy to see Comene continue his growth in just his first year. Oh, big job at the net. That's a jobber right there by Kirchhoffer, who has just looked tremendous in those moments at the net with this perfect timing. And what a serve there. The ace for number 17, Cascone. Ramapo now up 3. Ramapo all pumped up. Continue to roll here. Cascone again. He's got a nasty serve. Low diving serve. Answering back for Rutgers. Apito with the kill. So got a chance to catch up with Derek Al's mom and dad on Monday. Always good to see them in the house. Just terrific human beings. Even got a chance to talk to Grandpa down in Florida. Want to say hi to all the Al family. Loyal supporters of number 14, Derek Al, in his final year here at Rutgers. I even got to FaceTime with Derek's grandfather. It might as well have been the President of the United States. I thought it just a huge privilege to get to finally meet the man over the phone. What a point this is. No, it's out. And the point will go to Ramapo.
Still got to play. Point Roadrunner.
Now 11 serving 9 for Ramapo. It's going to be Joey Duca. My name is Duca. I live on the second floor. Oh, the little touch causes all sorts of confusion for Ramapo. And Apito, look at a Kirchhoffer one-hander. Right back to Kirch. Off the top of the hands in the front row. Goes back to the middle. Rocco can't complete. Rocco again. Gorgeous job. But they're saying what? No, that point's going to go to Ramapo. I think it was 4 guys up front. Can't do that. Ramapo increases their lead 12-9. Pito calmly, coolly, and collectively stops the bleeding there for Rutgers. They pull within 2. Aiden Apito with a big jump serve. Oh! Nice play by Rocco in the middle. A nice job by Kirchhoffer. Man, he's smart. It'll be JoJo Meyer now to serve. Ow, what a set there for Kaloje. Hey, I mean, that was something special from number 14. And checking in now for Rutgers is number 10, Jan Gomes. And Ramapo is going to call the timeout. Folks, we'll be back with more Rutgers men's volleyball. They trail 13-11 here in set number 2. You're watching Scarlet Raiders Sports live on Raider Vision. Back after this.
Look at this. Now, what does this cheese doodle-looking thing have to do with curing diseases? A whole lot, really, because scientists at Rutgers Health are conducting groundbreaking research on how these microbiomes may contribute to inflammation in our bodies. Understanding these organisms may help us cure several inflammatory intestinal disorders, Gesundheit, and even some allergies. It's just one of the ways Rutgers Health is using academic health to breathe new life into research.
Back here live at the Golden Dome, Rutgers men's volleyball. Live on Raider Vision. Alex Kaloje leading the way with 10 kills for the Scarlet Raiders. His career high is 16 in a match. Getting pretty darn close. Gomes with the serve. Onto the outside. Kirchhoffer again. That guy is strong at the net, to say the least. Reese Kirchhoffer. He's got 6 kills tonight. Kirchhoffer. That's going to be long. And Rutgers now within 2. It'll be Kaloje to serve. Cologne saying Reese Kirchhoffer is our vocal leader. And we got a little bit of a cheering section here for Ramapo. Rutgers answers back.
Point Raiders.
Ramapo College is in Mahwah, New Jersey. They've got about 6,000 students. And that's going to be an attacking error against number 17, Cascone. Pretty strong hockey team at Ramapo as well. I think they won the Metropolitan Collegiate Hockey Conference title back in 2017.
Point Raiders.
Don LaGreca, a graduate of Ramapo. Of course, you know Don from Michael K. Show and his coverage of the New York Rangers on the radio. Oh, chest long. And the Scarlet Raiders take the lead. They've come storming back here in the second set. The Rutgers Newark women's basketball game, now 4 minutes to go. It's a 1-point game. Scarlet Raiders up 38-37 down in Camden, New Jersey. Derek Au finishes there to make it 17-16. It'll be Komine, 17 serving 16. Handled by Westrich, followed up by Ford, and finally finished by Rutgers. They're now up 2. If you're just joining us, Rutgers taking set number 1, 25-19. Kaloje leading the way with 10 kills for the Scarlet Raiders. Komine, long service error. And checking in now, it's Vincent Lopez. Be Brady Cascone to serve. Paredes is there. Now to the outside, it's Kaloje. That's popped up into the air by number 9, the libero McNally. Back to the Rutgers side. Kaloje again, and that's handled by Cascone. And a Kirchhoffer vintage shot ties it up at 18. Kirchhoffer has certainly been dominant for Ramapo. That's his 7th kill to Kaloje's 10. Oh, the back door! Hook by Au. You talk about court awareness. Au gets his 3rd kill of the match. And now the serve with Rutgers up 1. Kirchhoffer answered by number 6, Spring. And that's going to be enough as Rutgers now up 2 here in set number 2. 20 serving 18. Good job by our ball woman, ball girl. We got a great staff here. That's what I'm getting at. And that's a great shot there by Brady Cascone, and he continues to play extremely well. His 4th kill of the match. for Ramapo. And Joey Duca and the Nutley, New Jersey product, 5'11", 155, sophomore. Ooh, Rocco can't convert. Kirchhoffer can. Kirchhoffer says, we're not going anywhere. He ties it up at 20. Man, that kid has got the goods. He's a great athlete. A really good presence out there in the middle for Ramapo. JoJo Meyer all pumped up. Timeout, Aiden Albrecht. And Rutgers as Ramapo takes the lead 21-20 here in the second set. Scarlet Raiders going to talk it over. We got a ball game here, folks. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
What if I told you that this represents a profound reimagining of how we're educating the next generation of care providers? Rutgers Health created a first-of-its-kind dual doctorate program that combines a pharmacy degree with a medical degree. It's this sort of expertise that's giving Rutgers graduates a leg up on providing the best care possible.
Thank you, doctor.
It's just one of the ways Rutgers Health is using academic health to breathe new life into education.
Back live at the Golden Dome, critical juncture here in set number 2. Ramapo up 21-20 and this serve. It's Duca. Ow to Kaloje. Kaloje takes a little something off of it. Diving play there. And Ramapo keeps fighting and clawing. And they are 3 points away from evening the score here at the Golden Dome. Rutgers is going to have to dig deep. It's going to be Duca again. Paredes to Al. Oh! Massimo absolutely destroyed that set by Al to pull Rutgers within 1. Caleb Ford does the double back for the libero, McNally. And now it's a Pito for Rutgers. Rutgers trails 1-21, serving 22. McNally with a miss hit. He gets it back though and over. Paredes up front. Kaloje! And Kirchhoffer got a piece, but man, that has been a battle all night. Can't win them all, and we're back even. It's now 22-22. Two of the best in the business, Kirchhoffer and Kaloje. They have been a ton of fun to watch tonight, especially going head-to-head, as they did just before. Kirch. Oh, vintage Kaloje puts Rutgers back up on top, and has this second set been a battle or what? Fernando Colon calls the TO. Rutgers leads 23-22. Who wants to be the hero? We'll be back right after this, folks. back live here at the Golden Dome. Rutgers has done the unthinkable and clawed their way back up top. They lead at 23-22 after the Roadrunners timeout. It's now a Pito looking to close this thing out. Oh! Kirchhoffer has that stopped. And Koloje and Massimo do a little dance. It's a set point. They timed that beautifully, as the combination of the freshman and the sophomore paid huge dividends there. Set point for a Pito. Oh! Tracks says, we ain't going anywhere. Get off of my track. Still a set point. It's JoJo Meyer with the serve. Paredes up to Koloje. JoJo Meyer was there to McNally. Oh! And it's Kirchhoffer! And we're back even at 24. Gotta win by 2. There have been just several lead changes in this second set. Brady saves the day, and Al Massimo gives Rutgers the 25-24 lead. Rutgers with set point. And it's Jan Gomes out on the service error. Tied up again at 25. We don't have a statistic for lead changes, but there have been a million. And what a serve and an ace for Kirchhoffer. He is a proud young man. Timeout called by Rutgers. They trail 26-25 as this marathon set continues here at the Golden Dome. Go to anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The European Wax Center on Halsey Street in Newark. Come on in.
We got a heartbreaker down at Camden. Rutgers Newark women's basketball loses 41-40. That's a tough one for the Scarlet Raiders. Big rivalry between those two teams. Scarlet Raiders unable to hold on. What looked like a super competitive game. Speaking of competitive, look at this point. Al over. Hits the top of the net, Paredes. Over to Koloje. Oh, JoJo Meyer somehow gets it over. Through the middle. Gorgeous kill from Vincent Lopez to tie it up at 26. Could be the set of the year here at the Golden Dome in the New Jersey Athletic Conference Game of the Week. All even at 26. Koloje's turn for Rutgers. Nasty serve. Somehow McNally got a piece of it. Kirchhoffer. Back to Koloje. Missed a little bit of that one. Hits the top of the net. Oh, but they're calling it a Ramapo point. Must have been touched by Rutgers, and now it's set point once again for the Roadrunners. 27 serving 26. Rutgers has to dig deep. Tracks with the serve. Kaloje to Al. Jojo Meyer punches it over. Al sets up Kaloje. It's off the top of the net. Derek gets it over on 3. Point. Rutgers on the attacking era. From Nasher and Aiden Apito's all fired up. We're back even at 27. Emotions running high here in set number 2. 27 all. Neither team budging an inch. Just a dogfight out here in the second set as Shawnee Spring will serve. Athletic junior out of East Brunswick with a big jump serve. McNally there. Kirchhoffer with the punch. Paredes with the dive. Ow! Gorgeous court vision from the graduate student, Derek Ow. Finding a way to put Rutgers back up by 1. And Sean Spring can end the second set here. It's set point. Back and forth we go. Nasty serve from Spring, and that's going to do it. An ace from the junior closes out set number 2. What I think is the set of the year in the early going of this 2025 campaign. Rutgers outlasts Ramapo 29-27 in set number 2. Not only was that a marathon, but that was one heck of a set to witness live here at the Golden Dome. We've got a lot more coming up in our NJAC Game of the Week. Live on Raider Vision, folks. We're going to switch them up and be back with set number 3 and set number 2 statistics. Say that 3 times fast. In about 2 minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere. More Scarlet Raiders volleyball live on Raider Vision right after this. We're back here live, folks, at the Golden Dome. What a second set of the year. As far as I'm concerned, Rutgers outlasting Ramapo 29-27. 10 kills for Kirchhoffer, who's been a pleasure to watch tonight. 5 for Brady Cascone. 3 for Jan Trax. And then for Rutgers, Kaloje 13 kills, 5 for Komine. You know, the 13 kills for, I have 13 here for Kaloje. So we're going to get that scoreboard worked out here, folks. Blocks. 2 for Comine, 1 for Kaloje, 1 for Sean Spring. 3 for Kirchhoffer. He's been phenomenal at the net tonight for Ramapo. We're talking blocks right now. And aces, 1 from Kirch and 1 from Cascone. 1 from Spring, 1 from Kaloje, 1 from Comine. Set number 3 underway. It's JoJo. I'm sorry, that was number 17, Cascone. And a kill. 6 kills now for number 21, Massimo Rocco. Derek Gow. And that, you know, to lose a set like that's gotta burst a little bit of a bubble in you. I mean, it could have gone either way. Kaloje, too much there. I'd hit the antenna. So it's going to be a point for Ramapo. And looking ahead for Rutgers Newark as far as their schedule is concerned, not that this thing's anywhere near over, but just out of curiosity, we got Stevens, always a tough matchup. That's going to be Friday night in Hoboken. Beautiful campus there at Stevens. And that's going to be long, opponent Ramapo. And then, gosh, can you believe it? Rutgers, after that game on Friday, doesn't play again for a week. And that brings us to January 31st. My gosh. And that's going to be right here at the Golden Dome versus New Paltz, who's nasty. Very good volleyball program. Non-conference game. And then at Arcadia on February 6th and February 8th at Elizabethtown. And checking out Ramapo's schedule. As play continues. Oh, Massimo. A nice effort there by Joey Duca. But not enough. So first match of the season for Ramapo. They will follow this up with a tri-match this weekend. Poughkeepsie, New York, Kenyon Hall versus Nichols and Vassar College. Vassar, of course, the school in Poughkeepsie. And January 29th versus Drew University. So no rest for the weary as Ramapo doubles it up now with the 4-2 lead. Ooh, Kaloje has that partially blocked in the front. Great net play continues. Paredes and a big swing by number 6, double S, Sean Spring. Sean Spring, you know, chose Rutgers Newark because of volleyball and academics. He likes to cook, as we got to know Sean after being named player of the game on Monday. There's Kirchhoffer. Got to watch out for that guy. This guy gets going, anything's possible for Ramapo. What a player he is. Reese out of Glenbrook, New Jersey. He played in 30 matches last year. We mentioned the 307 kills. He was an NJAC honorable mention all-conference last season. Reese Kirchhoffer. Alex Kaloje to serve now for Rutgers. Oh, what a job by Paredes. Somehow it's kept alive, and Derek Al's got to get it over. Oh, good misdirection. It doesn't fool Koloje. Back to the outside. Oh, what a job by number 11, Apito, but it's followed up by Trax. What a point. We've seen flashes of brilliance from Trax here tonight. Oh, gorgeous kill from Derek Au. Jan Trax. He was New Jersey Boys Volleyball Junior Player of the Year in high school. And he was an honor roll student. His major, computer science, Jan Trax. And another point for the Road Runners as Duca returns. Oh, big swing by Apito.
Pass kill by Apito.
Apito now with 5 kills tonight. You know, one of the opportunities Aiden Albrecht had in that tri-match on Monday was to get a look at some of the young guys for Rutgers. Much of freshmen, including Suarez, Rocco, Salatki, Komine, Carrera, Justin Joyce, Ben Harrington. Haven't seen a ton of Ben tonight, but gives you an idea of how deep this roster is for Aiden Albrecht, as we're all even at 7. Komine. Caden Komine, double K. He shares something in common with Savani Khan, our PA announcer tonight, both natives of Hawaii. I've never been, man. I really want to go to Hawaii. It's a bit of a hike to get there. Got to go to California, and then second leg of the trip from, well, you don't have to go to California, but that would be probably the most circuitous or most direct route. Oh! Rocco! Chest long. And assistant coaches for Ramapo. I almost forgot to mention my guy Andre Jackson, Calme Moncavo. Got a chance to see the St. Peter's women's volleyball team play at Manhattan College in the fall. That was a lot of fun. Shout out Pete Janney. Was able to call a game in my neck of the woods, the Bronx, the Boogie Down Bronx, New York. That's kept in by Kirch. Over by Meyer. Meyer goes to the other side of the floor. I mean, other side of the net. JoJo Meyer showing all sorts of hustle. That's so emblematic of what that kid does. It just never gives up on any point. As Rutgers now up 9-8. Serve from Al. Kirch punches it forward, stopped at the net. Al over to Koloje. Kirch finds the open space, but Paredes back to Kirch. Koloje with the touch. Gorgeous. Koloje now with 14 kills in the match. You got to be kidding me. His career high is 16. And more importantly, it's the 2-point lead now for Rutgers. Make it 3. And the ace from Derek Au. What else is going on? How about that CC Sabathia being inducted into the Hall of Fame for the New York Yankees? Congratulations to CC Sabathia yesterday. What else is going on? New Jersey Devils, New York Rangers, New York Knicks played the Brooklyn Nets last night. I don't know who won that one. And college football, Notre Dame losing to Ohio State. All the Irish fans out there devastated after that loss. Heck of a game, though. Irish made it interesting. And been a crazy week here in the tri-state, folks. Really cold. Bitter cold, single digits, as most of you are probably well aware. NFL playoffs continue. Rekia is my live stream producer tonight. Paul, what do we got in the conference championships for the NFL? Bills, Chiefs, Eagles, Commanders. So we're down to the Final Four. How about that former New York Giants, Saquon Barkley, lighting it up? And now that the Commanders have been sold, they have not looked back. They got that rookie quarterback who's just been terrific for Washington. And, so that's the story, at least for some of the sports stuff going on. Australian Open tennis happening down under. Derek Au with the serve for Rutgers as we're back underway. Kirchhoffer, man, he is good. He didn't fool Spring. It comes back over to Apito. And now it's Kirch again. Au goes behind. And what's the call there? Oh, four players up front for Ramapo. That's no good. You go to penalty box and field Shane. And now Au nails it. It looked like Ramapo, a bit of a mental error there. I don't know how ready they were for that serve, but they look like they've lost a little bit of that enthusiasm during that second set, which had to have taken a lot out of them. Don't forget, these guys not necessarily quite in game shape yet, as that one's long. It's their first match of the season. No excuses for the boys in maroon and black. But if you're head coach Fernando Colon, man, I gotta be encouraged from some of what he has seen here tonight from these young men. And Apito, attacking error, will give the point to the Roadrunners as they now pull within 3 here in set number 3. But it's been all Rutgers, man, with an epic second set that went on and on and on. Rutgers winning at 29-27. They took set number 1, 25-19. And look at this, now a little life from these Roadrunners. Roadrunner. But I say now, Roadrunner. How does that song go? Anywho, it'll be number 15, Caleb Ford with the serve. That's going to be... Oh, it hits the line. Caleb Ford, a little something. And Ramapo now within 1. Give the ace. Caleb Ford. Paredes is there for Rutgers. A perfectly timed net play by Ramapo, and Kaloje will get the kill. Kaloje now with 15. Woo, man. We mentioned Andrew Zalek, the former outside for Rutgers, now the assistant to Aiden Albrecht. And he was one of the most special players I've ever seen in volleyball history, the All-American. And it's going to be a point for Ramapo. They trail by 1 as Sean Asher checks in, the 6'4", 210-pound freshman out of Bergenfield. Jojo Meyer. Ooh, my gosh. Massimo. Massimo now with 8 kills. So out on the floor, we now have Amir Johnson, and he's a good player in his own right, along with Sean Spring, Kaloje, Au, Apito, and Yanni Gomes. Kirchhoffer. Out, barely out. Reese Kirchhoffer, oh so close. So now a 3-point lead. Yanni Gomes. You always tell Jan he's got those long sleeves in black and those glasses and one heck of a serve. Perfect 10 from Gomes. And a bit of a run here for Rutgers. Yanni Gomes. McNally. Oh! Gorgeous job by Johnson and Kaloje. Yanni Gomes once again. Rutgers up 5, now up 4 after the attack, after the service error. And checking in now, it's Brady Cascone. As Westrich will sit. Kirchhoffer. Sean Spring. Kirchhoffer keeps it alive, barely. JoJo Meyer is there. Spring touched by Ramapo. And now it's 19-14. Wow. After that second set. We know anything's possible as we reach an important set. An important stage of this set. Oh, Paredes. And now Spring kind of nonchalantly punches that towards the net, and not enough. It'll be beyond tracks now. Out. Oh, no, it's in. Wow. Ace from Trax. Beautiful serve. The 6'4 freshman out of Manchester. Trax again. Apito's there. Ow for Spring. And wasn't... Oh, so it was touched by Ramapo, and it will be a point for Rutgers. They got lucky there. Now 20 serving 16. Apito, kill, Aiden. Rutgers now 4 points away from the match. Spring again. Ow! McNally saves it. Paredes does his own impression of McNally. And Apito has that stuff back in his face by number 15 for Ramapo. Caleb Ford. Apito, long attacking error. Ramapo comes storming back here. Down by 3. And now with the serve. Duca. Oh, now he's got to get it over. He does. Paredes to Al. Kaloje with the kill at 16. That ties his career high. Comane will serve. Amir Johnson steps off. And that's going to be an attacking error. Caleb Ford a little too much on that. And that's going to be an attacking error on Kirchhoffer. Oh no, it's going to be a Ramapo point. Kill, my bad. Ramapo still in this thing. It's Ryan Westrich. Bit of a mishit there by Westrich, and it's match point, folks. Match point, Derek Au. Rutgers looking to improve to 4-1 on the season in this first NJAC game of 2025, and they do just that. 25-19. Congratulations, State and Albrecht and the Scarlet Raiders on their first NJAC win of the year in their first NJAC opponent of the year. Rutgers improves to 4-0, led by the 16 kills from number 16, Alex Kaloje. We'll be back with our player game live interview from Press Row on camera. So don't go anywhere, folks. We got special guests from Rutgers that will be with us here momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rutgers Newark Golden Dome post-game show, our NJAC game of the week. Look who we got here. It's number 16, the sophomore and the player of the game, Mr. Alex Kaloje.
That's right.
16 kills, number 16.
Yeah.
Did we have this all planned out tonight, Alex?
Definitely not. Just happy with the performance overall.
I don't know if you're aware, but your career high in kills for a game is
16.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we came very close. But
did.
listen, it's all about the team as this team continues to grow here in the early stages of the 2025 season. You had the loss to LaSalle down in Atlantic City.
Yep.
LaSalle, I should say, a very tough nationally ranked school.
Yep.
You come back a couple of wins against some non-conference opponents as well at the tri-match here. Are you making the progress that you'd like to be making individually and as a team?
Yeah, I'd had a pretty disappointing start to the season, for my standards. So really happy to clean this one up and get this one under my belt and, improve, just find something to build off of. And then as a team, I thought, we're still growing. And even though it's been a couple of days since our loss to LaSalle, I think we're, tremendously, growing as a team and taking really good strides. I think communication today was great. And it was just a great team effort today.
One of the things Coach Aiden Albrecht was talking to me about prior to the game is just limiting mistakes on the serve and receive, and wanted to see a little more passion from you guys. Do you feel like that's an area that you continue to work on as a team, and are you getting better?
Yeah, January is a tough month for serving, all across the board, D1, D3, you name it. But yeah, we just got to keep improving, and serving pass is the most important part of our game. because I think if we're in system, we can really put the ball down. We got some heavy hitters, so yeah, we'll continue to get better at serve and pass, and it's something that we put a focus on every practice.
How much more confidence do you have, Alex? If you tell me, I'm not assuming anything, but I'm guessing as a sophomore now, you look like you're kind of filling out. I know that it looks like you've been hitting the gym maybe a little bit, and you're another year older, a little bit stronger. Would you say your growth, not only physically but mentally, have continued to trend up for you now being a sophomore?
Yeah, I mean, you learn a lot coming off your freshman year, and I always say that this game is 80% mental and 20% skill, because you can have all the skill in the world, you just can't apply it. And I struggled last game against Bard, and I went up, had a talk with the coach, and really settled down. I thought that was important, but overall, just success and everything, I owe it all to my teammates. They push me every day, and having Derek, he's like a tremendous setter, like literally, can't get much better than him. So I really owe it to him and coaches and all my teammates that push not just me but everyone else.
I'll let you go here in a minute, but when it comes to coaching, it's got to be pretty cool, not only for the Old Bridge connection, but to have a guy like Andrew Zalek, who was an All-American here at Rutgers and playing on the outside as well. How much of an impact has Aiden and Andrew had on you and on the team as far as continuing to learn as a team?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Aiden does a great job, in practice, settling us in, and really just setting the tone overall. Super awesome, obviously come from the same high school. I already knew him previously before coming to the school. But yeah, he always just really hammers just focusing on practice and just pushing us, because sometimes it can get a little lackluster. But having Coach Andrew is awesome. I mean, you could always get better from having a 4-time All-American on the bench. A guy that's accomplished, so it's good having him on the bench, just talking to him, sorting things out, overlooking things. But yeah, both the guys, even Coach Eric, awesome guy. The whole entire coaching staff is top notch.
That's great to hear, Alex. And just finally, computer science major.
That's right.
Classes started yesterday. How are things with the world of academics here? I know it's no cakewalk here at Rutgers when it comes to academics. What do you do to kind of balance it out as far as where the attention needs to be?
I just think it's all because I devote 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day coming here. It makes you have I got to be more scheduled in my time. If I didn't play this, I'd just be all over the place, probably waking up late, staying up late. But yeah, I think volleyball really keeps me in tune for academics. And yeah, I mean, thank God for volleyball too, because I was able to skip Calc 2 today. I'm sorry to my professor. Yeah.
All right, well, we can make it up, I'm sure. Does Coach close his eyes when he hears about your exploits on the ski slopes? I mean, are we not supposed to talk about that, or
I don't know.
Another hobby that I know that you enjoy from time to time?
Oh, let me tell you, if I wasn't playing this, I'd be over in the main campus skiing probably every weekend. So I did go last year before the season started.
There you go. Well, look, he wears a lot of hats, multi-talented, loves the slopes, and loved getting the win here tonight, I'm sure. The sophomore Alex Kaloje, 16 kills, our player of the game. Rutgers improves to 4-1. A couple of games coming up. Stevens on tap next. We wish you well there. Continued success. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And how about a little bit on 3? Let's go Scarlet Raiders, and I'll let you go.
Gotcha.
This, once again, Alex Kaloje, our player of the game. John Heffernan, good night, everybody. And remember, 1, 2, 3. Let's go Scarlet Raiders. Have a great night, everybody. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Anytime.